Would you like to be part of that? Austin's big night.
Yeah, it's fun. Fans enjoyed it. made for a great atmosphere there in that third period. You know, they're encouraging and pushing Austin. I thought it was great, and it's good to see them. You know, the fans have that moment for Austin to have that accomplishment here on home ice is great. And maybe the best play of the day is David Kampf hitting the post and keeping the game alive for us.
It was brought up down here.
Was Austin coming off the ice with the goalie pulled? Like, I don't know if he was up there. Was he going to stay out there as long as it took? Or was it?
No, he was just about getting to the end of his shift, so he made it count.
With the guys getting it together after going down 2-0, Sheldon, what turned it for you guys?
Well, probably the biggest thing is we just had a lot of clock left, you know, and we could find ourselves. We didn't start well. I mean, not even close to the same level of intensity and speed that we have played with here in the last 3 games prior to tonight. So that was disappointing, and we paid for it. You know, so obviously getting the bounce to make it 2-1 coming out of the first. You know, before they get a chance to get their third, that was a big moment, and then tying the game. Of course, you know, we don't really look back from there, with the exception of, you know, we get down on that power play, but then we strike back right away with John's goal. That was a really good sign for me that, you know, we were going to be able to gather ourselves and find a way. So to score 6 tonight plus the empty netters, despite not playing particularly well, it's a really good sign, a good win.
You talked a lot about your penalty kill and the offense you're getting, especially in the last few games. Can you just talk a little bit about Inwell and Mikheyev and how they seem to be clicking?
Yeah, it's great. They're recognizing that the speed that they have, the length that they have, to close quickly. They both got long arms, long stick that can get on pucks. It was great effort and great play by Pierre to get it to Mickey, and then Mickey with the poise to settle the puck and get a great finish. That was a great goal and a very important one.
Willie at his best, I know it was on the power play, but when he gets to the net like that?
Yeah, I mean, that's where he scores a lot from that space. So getting there is important. That's why he could play different spots of the power play, obviously, but with the personnel that we have, it's a good fit for him to be down there. Teams are really aggressively closing on our flanks right now. You know, where Mitch and Austin are, there's not a lot of shot opportunities available there. Austin had a couple today he was able to step into, but generally there's not a lot there. You look at a lot of our power play goals here in recent games, it's just about getting pucks by that layer and delivering it to the net and letting John and Will go to work there. So, you know, we got another couple tonight, you know, just doing that.
Austin said there's a lot more to do for him and the team the rest of the way, a lot of hockey to go. Another sign of his maturity. He's not getting too caught up in the record chase. Yeah,
for sure. I think he's focused. He knows what we're trying to accomplish as a team, and he knows what his role is and the opportunity he has for our team, and he's delivered on that all season long. It's a great individual accomplishment for him, no doubt. So as much as he will downplay it, as I would expect, given that I know he's focused on other things, other team-related things. It is important to acknowledge that it's a pretty special thing. I mean, it's been a long time since a Leaf has scored 50. That in itself is special. There's been a lot of great players that have played here, so I think it's nice that the fans were able to acknowledge us here tonight and give him that moment. And our team appreciates it too. I mean, our team contributes to Austin's success as well, and he contributes to others, of course, too. But it all goes hand in hand. But I'm more than happy to give Austin the credit he deserves through this. He's having an unbelievable season.
Do you think this puts him, Sheldon, in with those great players that you're talking about and that this franchise has had? Do you think he's now a member of that sort of group?
I think he was there long before tonight, but it certainly helps in terms of the record books and all those kind of things. But it won't be the last time we have an opportunity to talk about him doing something special.
What do you think of what you got out of your fourth line tonight with what you got planned going in?
I was happy with it. You know, we had lots of energy, lots of physicality. You know, in each period, I thought they had great shifts and great moments that really allowed the crowd to get going and build us energy. You know, in the first period, it was a scoring chance. There was a puck to the net and some traffic and rebounds and things like that. And then there was some physicality after that. You know, so we were happy with what we got from that. It was a tough game. They didn't play their fourth line much, the Jets, and made it a little bit harder to get them out there as much as I maybe would have liked to. But I thought they did a good job, even when some of the matchups weren't optimal.